Hello lovers, you are back on My Life Experiment and it is week 7. If you're new here, hello, I'm Natalie Iris Richards. I'm a mama to my amazing little baby boy, Dusty. He's 11 months old. He's the absolute apple of my eye. I'm $100,000 in debt and I quit my job to do an experiment using the law of vibration to turn my debt into my dream life. I'm vlogging daily all the little things that I'm doing to keep me in the right mindset to achieve my goals and manifest the best life I can for Dusty. In this video, you're going to see my whole week. There's been some ups and downs and a few tears. There was also a good win though. So hit the subscribe button to come on this journey with me. We'll see how long it takes me to turn this debt into my dream life. And you can also pick up tips and tricks along the way that you can apply to your own life as well. So enjoy and I'll see you at the end. Day 43. Today is another beautiful day. I woke up, I felt amazing. I've done my morning mentor. That's a short little clip that I watch each morning and it's with Mary Morrissey because I'm doing a live course with her at the moment on brave thinking and how to use your mind to attract the type of life that you would absolutely love to live. My morning mentor video this morning was about appreciating the little things. So with my theory after my morning mentor, it asks the question, what can you release that is unlike your highest life today? So I wrote, I will release the how on how everything is going to be paid for. And I will just know that everything is getting sorted in perfect divine time. If my mind switches to, oh my God, how am I going to pay for this? How am I going to pay for this company that's going to help me launch my ebook? Instead, I stop myself straight away. If those thoughts ever come in, like fear, low vibrational fear, then I stop and I just tell myself, it's fine. The universe has got my back and it's all good. I don't let the fear even creep in whatsoever. Instead, today, I'm going to appreciate all the little things and I'm going to live in the moment. So my sister has come over from Australia with my niece and my nephews and it's so exciting. So my son, Dusty, who's 11 months old, he's got his little cousins with him. And so I am absolutely going to just stop and savor every single minute that we all have together. I'm also going to make sure that when I see Dusty with his cousins, I'm going to take that snapshot of the beauty of the kids playing together and I'm going to use it when I'm manifesting my goals, because one of my massive goals that I've got is for Dusty and me to be able to go over to Melbourne whenever we want so he can be with his cousins and I can hang out with my sister. So it's good that I can see the kids this age playing together, because when I'm going into my mind in the morning thinking about us being together whenever we want and how I'm going to achieve that in life, there's so much emotion that goes into seeing Dusty so happy with his cousins and hanging out with my sister, my best friend. We live an ocean apart. I want to make sure that Dusty and his cousins can be together whenever we want, every school holidays. I want to be so successful that I can make that happen. I want to be able to get tickets, pack my pink suitcase, take us over there whenever we want. So when I see the kids all together, I'm going to take a mental note, I'm going to remember it, and then when I'm thinking in the morning and reading my life script of exactly everything I want to achieve, I can see the kids playing together and that puts so much more emotion into it. And that today will be appreciating all the little things. I got in the kitchen and I made a focaccia today because cooking for me is just the essence of goodness. I absolutely love it. It sets me on a good, successful vibrational frequency. I sat with Dusty and I had a beautiful little brekkie with him, the little darling. He's actually not feeling 100%. So that's not always the easiest when your baby is sick, but I'm just going to cuddle him up and love him. So that was day 43, appreciating the little things. I highly recommend that you give it a go. Just live in the absolute moment today. Whatever you're doing, just love it 100%. And if you don't love it, change and do something else, because we only get one life and we might as well make the most of it every single day. It's day 44 and today was all about family. We had a really big family gathering up at my nana's today and a little Easter egg hunt. Actually, it was a big Easter egg hunt for all the little kids. It was just really nice. I had a bit of a fight with my mum though. We are quite lippy, all of us Richards girls. But for everyone that knows us, usually a verbal fight between us can last like weeks, sometimes months with my mum. But we resolved it and we spoke to each other at the end of the day, which is milestone. I'm so grateful. I'm actually so grateful for that because I don't like fighting with her. And yeah, it was just, it was really cool. Really cool that the end of the day that we were talking again. I didn't get to do my breath work today. And I feel Dusty, my son, is a little bit sick, and so he's not feeling 100%, and it just makes everything a little bit more slower of everything that I want to try to achieve daily. And I feel like I could almost be getting a little bit of something. Hopefully not. Hopefully I just sleep it off tonight, but it's not something that breathwork's just not flowing with me today. I did my morning mentor, so watched my little video. It was incredible. I wrote down the life that I would absolutely love to live throughout the day today. I imagined like I was already living that life, and it was really cool because a lot of my family today asked me what I've been up to. And the last 6 weeks has obviously been so hectic and so amazing. And I just told them about all my projects that I've been working on and all of my mental mindfulness achievements. And it felt really good. It felt really good to let them all know what I've been up to and get them on the vibe that success is coming. It's day 45 and I'm feeling pessimistic. Dusty, my son's been sick, and I feel like I've got a little sear of a headache. Come here, baby. I feel like I've got a little searing headache, and that's just kind of annoying, so I'm just quickly doing this while I'm cooking us up some dinner. So what I'm going through right now is, they call it the period of unsettling, and what it is I'm doing all this mind work. Go through the tunnel. I'm doing all this mind work and all this positivity, and my everything physically is still here. My debt's still here. I'm still renting. Everything that I have been visualizing is not here. And so at the moment it's kind of like, I'm a bit bummed out about it. But I need to raspberries. I need to absolutely just stop and just know that every day I am living from my vision, and I'm going to take a step each day, which I did today. What did I do? Oh, it's been really busy with the kids, but I did create another epic, amazing recipe, which I'm putting in the book. So that's cool. Yeah, baby. And tomorrow I'm going to do heaps of work on it. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to have these days, aren't I? I'm going to have these days. Hop down here, baby. Here, your dinner's ready. Your dinner's ready, boy. It's pasta. So that was day 45. They're not always going to be cool, but it is what it is. It's day 46. I feel like today the focus is really, so for the next 2 weeks, the focus is really going to be on my sister and my darling niece and nephews. It's go, go, go. We've got 4 kids under 3 that are hooning around, and it's really beautiful and special. But I think I just need to find a bit of a balance to still do my practices. I feel that I haven't really had time to do anything because it's just been go, go, go. And I don't think that's very productive for me mentally, because I really want to get the ball rolling. But what I did do today is, when I had thoughts come into my head, ideas, I put them into my phone notes straight away. I'm talking about like extra pages in the Dusty's Delicious Dishes ebook, extra ideas for the website, different ideas for freebies for everybody that signs up to the emailing list. I did do a little bit of research on whether I should use a Shopify store or a Stan store. I think I should go with the Stan store. That's it. No massive breakthroughs. Didn't win lotto. There's not an abundance of money in my life yet, but it's coming. It's coming, and I'm living from my vision. I'm totally dedicated to it. It's day 47. And I just had one of my Mary Morrissey masterclasses. And if you can't tell, I've been crying. We did this practice where we had to revisit a time in our lives where we didn't feel worthy. And I'm a very confident person. I walk through life doing what I want to do every day. I confidently make decisions fast. I'm positive. I'm generally really proud of myself and happy. But this practice, I had to revisit a time, and what came to my head was my old business that I had for 5 years, for half a decade. I hustled having a ready-made meal company, and it was so amazing, and it had highs and lows. When it came to the end of the journey, I had never run it properly from the start. I had the wrong people in the wrong seats. I didn't know what I was doing. I was being advised, but I wasn't really taking the advice on board. When it got to the end of 5 years, I had to shut it down. Like, it failed. There's a local woman that I know that just sold her bakery, and she's younger than me. She had the business a couple years longer than what I had mine. And she sold it for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I know that my business would have been worth that if I had just run it properly. So I didn't actually realize, but I must have been holding on to unworthiness from that whole situation. So I had to close our minds and go back to that time. And I remember being disappointed in myself because it was a lot of hard work for nothing at the end of the day, which isn't really how you should run your businesses. And then I had to take these mental pruning shears and like snip away that whole situation. And then I had to imagine what it was like if it had been the situation that I would have loved, which was me being really proud of myself for running my business right from the start, and then being able to close that business. I'm glad I don't have that business anymore. It was too physical. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck in a factory cooking food. I loved it. It was really cool, but I'm very glad that I don't do it anymore. But it would have been really nice to walk away selling it. So I envisioned myself running my business right from the start, and then when it came time to shut it up, I was able to sell it. And the amount that popped into my head was $400,000. Sweet, I would have been stoked with that. So I imagined myself getting $400,000 and then being super proud of myself for running my business right and getting paid for it when I wanted to walk away. I think that's shifted my perception of myself deep down in my subconscious. I think it's shifted something where I'm telling myself, really like rewiring my subconscious, that I am an incredible woman and I can run businesses right from the start. I'm going to take those feelings of success and propel them into my new business that I'm working on, which has been so exciting, and I've done so much work on it today. The work that I'm doing makes me feel so good. It's flowing so effortlessly, and I'm just gonna keep rolling with this. I think today was really good because I said earlier in the week that I was in the period of unsettling and my situation right now isn't what I'm dreaming of, and then I had a couple days where it was just almost like a write-off, and I'm learning how to be stronger than that. So today was a really great, powerful practice, and I can absolutely feel the difference. That's helping me propel myself into the future. It's day 48 and I've got my cooking apron on. I have been in the kitchen making some content for Dusty's Delicious Dishes YouTube channel as well as the Instagram. I'm making good use of the time while my darling boy Dusty is asleep. So I've roasted some vegetables. I've made a delicious satay sauce. So when he wakes up, I can just cook it all together quickly, but everything's prepped and done and just feeling really organized. I've been focusing on abundance and abundance coming into my life. We use Fix and Fog peanut butter. I get their cashew butter, nut butters, like their 8 seed butters, like all of their butters are so amazing. And I use them all the time. And then they sent me a message and they said, hey, can we add one of your posts to a little segment that they were putting on their website for kids options? And I love their butters so much. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. And then they were like, okay, cool, we're going to send you out a whole lot of a whole lot of butters of all the flavors that I love. So amazing. I love that. I love that so much. That's so like my favorite. That saves me like $100. It's so epic. I've also been going hard on the Dusty's Delicious Dishes recipe cookbook. It's so amazing. I've added an extra page of just tips and tricks that help parents be more streamlined in the kitchen when they're cooking for their babies and their families. I've gone to be distracted today. I have stopped myself straight away and I've told myself, no, just get on with it. I can do it. For instance, Dusty slipped over and he started crying, and then I thought, oh, no, I won't make the content because it is so much easier to just whip something up in the kitchen and give it to him instead of like filming it, writing down every step that I'm taking, and then piecing it together for content. But that's not going to get me anywhere if I'm just hidden away in my little kitchen. So I got Dusty up, I put him in his high chair, I gave him some mandarin segments, which he absolutely loves, and some banana, and it settled him down straight away. And then I just got on with my plan of filming my content. And I think that was a bit of a breakthrough for me because I do have a tendency to get distracted and I just want to get stuff done. Last night I ended up doing so much on the Dusty's Delicious Dishes cookbook once I had put Dusty down to bed. I feel like with my brain today, I think it was yesterday with having that release about my business failing and forgiving myself, like really truly forgiving myself, I just feel like I have so much drive and clear focus to get so much more done. I'll see you tomorrow for the last day of wrapping up week 7. It's day 49 and this week has been a whirlwind. The lows and highs have been a roller coaster, but that breakthrough that I had with rewriting the script on my old business failing and playing out in my head, it actually working out in my favor, has really shifted something in me. It's so good. This morning I woke up and I got Dusty up and then I read my life script to him. So my life script is a full account of everything that I'm going to achieve in 3 years time. I've written it in past tense, so when I read it, it makes me feel like I've already achieved everything, and it really puts my feelings into success. So that creates vibrations that I send out and attract more situations into my life that get me on that path. So I need to write a business plan today, and this morning when I was just lying in bed, I thought, oh my God, because I was like, oh, business plan, that's intense. I've only written one before and it was like 7 years ago, and it was a good one, but this business model is very different. And I just thought, duh, AI. I can absolutely get AI to help me with the bulk of it, and then I'll just reword it so it's actually me talking through my business. It's pretty stormy here today, and we took the kids to the park, and the kids loved it. It's such a good park. Down the road, it's got like this big sand pit area. It's got like a water park play area, and Dusty just absolutely loves the slides so much. So that was really cool. All the kids had heaps of fun, and it got them out of the house because it's so stormy. I made some really good content for the Dusty's Delicious Dishes YouTube channel. I'm going to link that channel down below. I'm really enjoying vlogging with that as well. It's more like cooking tutorials and then Dusty and me eating and me chatting about stuff. It's all really positive and fun, and I know that it's helping parents with ideas and options to feed their babies as well, which is the whole point. That makes me feel rich in itself. If I can help other people feed their babies and have a positive eating experience, then I feel very fulfilled. I did some more work in the Dusty's Delicious Dishes cookbook. It's almost done, and I know that it's taking me like a while, but I'm a busy mum to Dusty, and that always comes first. And I don't want to force my work or rush what I'm doing with this cookbook because it's so incredible. It's a treasure trove of beautiful recipes, tips and tricks on how to have a really streamlined, organized kitchen and just how to have a really good first time feeding experience with your babies. So yeah, it's taking a little while, but that's okay because it's almost ready. Thank you for joining me. Let me know in the comments down below some of the things that you're manifesting into your life, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly vlogs. And I'll see you next time. Peace.